Hi guys, hope you're doing good. In this series of videos, we are learning about Linux or Unix commands. People those who are using Mac, these commands are for you as well. Now let us go ahead and see a filter command that helps to filter out a character, a word or a sentence from a file and find out where it is. For that, we'll be using a command called as grep. Now this grep command helps us to filter out, as I said already, a particular word or a character or a line from a file. Now for example, if I want to find a character T from a file called as info. Now this will go and search for this particular character T wherever it occurs, and it will print all the lines wherever it is there. Now you can see it is printing all these lines because it is finding the characters T. Now to check whether it has found that particular character, we can just give the color to it with the help of the option called as color. Right. So now we can find where and all T is there. Right. These are the places where T is there. It found all the lines wherever the character T is present. Now here you can see it found this T, all these places, but this T is not found because it is caps. Now if I want to find that, I need to give capital T, then it will find only the capital T wherever it is present. It will just ignore about the small characters. If at all I want to find a word, yes, I can do that. For example, let me say this. Now when I say this, it finds only one word here, but there is other words as well, this here, because it didn't find. The reason, it is the T character starts with uppercase, right? Okay, let me just put out the information in that file. Right now you can see this is the information in that file, and you can see this in many places, like 1 2 3, I think 3 places we found the word this, but it just gives only once because these two, this starts with the caps T and what I'm trying to find here with a small t, right? So if I want to ignore the case and find, yes, I have an option called as -I. This -I helps me to ignore the case and find the word, right, as it is, this as a word, not as characters. It will not match every character, but it will match it as a word irrespective of the case. Either it is an uppercase or lowercase, it will just ignore that. So you can find in 3 places it found, right? Now if I just say I want to find the word blue, right? If I say I want to find the word blue, it is found here, here, and this place. Now here these two are the words blue, but here this is not a word blue, but it is a part of the word Bluetooth. Now if I want to find the word blue as a whole word, not as part of any word, not as a substring, but as a whole string, then I have to use the option -W. So when I say -W, it means that I'm going to find the word blue as a whole word, not a part of a word or not a part of a string, not a substring. You can see the difference between this command and this command. When I use -W, it is finding the word blue as a whole word, right? Not as a part of a word. This blue to this line is not printed because it didn't find that word. Now if at all I want to count the number of times the word blue occurs, I'll just say C. Now here it just found blue 1 2 3, right? This is also part of it. When I want to find it as a whole word, just add an extra W there so that this blue will be found as a whole word. Now when I press enter, you can see it is saying only 2 because blue is just trying to find, because I've given the option W, it will go on to try to find as a whole word, not as a part of a substring, right? Now let me give another option. Like for example, if I want to find the word this, right? If I want to find the word this in this file, it is just finding this, and if I want to ignore the case, yes, I just give an -I to ignore the case and find out. So in 3 places it found the word this. Now if at all I want to find the word at the beginning of a sentence, right? This word this has to be at the beginning of the sentence, then only find it. To say that, I'll be using an option called as cap. Like if I give a cap symbol there, it means the word this should be at the beginning of any sentence. That is what this cap symbol means. Now when I just do this, it only prints these 2 lines because now here this is not at the beginning of the sentence, right? This is not a beginning of the sentence, it is there in between the sentence. So when I give this cap symbol, it will go and search for the word which is at the beginning, right? Okay, now I'll give one more option. For example, if I say I want to find the word pen. So when I say find the word pen, it just found 1, 2 in 3 places, right? In 3 places I found the word pen. Now if I want to find the word pen, which has to be at the end of the line, not at the beginning of the line, not in between, only at the end of the line. So to find the word at the end of the line, I'll be using an option called as dollar. To find any word at the beginning, I'll be using cap symbol. If I want to find any word at the end, right, this word should be present only at the end, then I'll be using dollar symbol. Now when I just enter this, you can see it just gives only 2 lines. Just it ignores this line because here in this line pen is not at the end of the string. Now if I want to find the line, right, where blue is not there, right, find all the lines where blue is not there. That is what option V means, right? So when I say option hyphen V and say blue there, it will find every line which doesn't have the word blue, right? So it will find every line which doesn't have the word blue. So now it just prints all the line. Now you can see that nowhere you can find the word blue. So it means that when I say option V hyphen V, it will go and find every line wherever the word blue is not there. That is what it means. Now we have been searching for a word in a particular file, but I just want to find a word in my entire directory, right? In which and all file it is there. I want to find it in the entire directory. Let me clear the screen for you. So I'll say grep and followed by the word. For example, if I want to find the word in all the files that are present inside my directory and all its current directory. So inside my directory, my current working directory is dot, and if I want to find in all its subdirectories, I'll just give a dot. It means that current working directory and all its subdirectories. That is what it does to search. But when I just give like this, it will not search for it, right? Let me give an option I to ignore the case. So it says that it's a directory. Usually what we give here, as of now we were giving only the file name, but when I give a dot, it will say that go and find in all the files in my current working directory and all its subdirectories. So this will be a bigger problem when I do this. For this I need to give an option called as OR. So OR means I will go and recursively find in my current working directory and all its subdirectories. That is what it means. Now let me give an enter here. Now you can find out the words which are found here. This you can find out everywhere, and it also gives you the file name, right? So in under my current working directory, there is a file called a secret file, and there is a under the directory weather report, there is a file called as some info and my info. So these are the folders it is going inside and finding in that file as well. So it finds the word this in all the folders that are present in my current working directory, right? So let me give color. Now we can find out, right? So now here we found the word this everywhere in my current working directory and all its subdirectories. This weather report is a subdirectory where I found the word this in a file called as. It will also give the file name. Now you can see everywhere it is giving the file name, right, along with the sentence where the word this is found, and it gives a folder name. Under that folder I have a file called as some info. Inside that I have this line found the word this. Like this you can get every information in all its current working directory and all its subdirectories. For that I'll be using an option called as OR. Okay, let me clear the screen. Now if I want to find more than one word, right, as of now we are finding only a character or a word or a sentence. Now if I want to find more than one word, let me take the file first, info. Now here I have the word called as blue and glue. Now if I want to find both these words, I'll say grep color, and I want to find the word blue or glue. So this is how I mention OR, right? Either the word blue must be present or the word glue is present, then print out those lines. When I do this, it will not print anything because grep as a command will not identify this OR as an option that I've given there, right? It will not be considering that as a meta character. It doesn't know what is that. For that, we need to make it understand by giving a slash before it. When I give a slash before it, it will clearly understand, yes, I am saying it is blue or glue, or else it will be considering this also as a character. Now this will not be considering this as a character, but it is it will be considering it as an OR option. Now here we can find out like blue, glue, right, everywhere. So if I want to find out more than one word, I'll be using an OR option here. Now I can more customize it by just, we can see like LUE is common, only BLU is, sorry, B and G is different. Apart from that, everything is common. So let me say, just take this out and put it inside a parenthesis saying either B or G at the beginning and then followed by LUE. Now here this parenthesis is also not identified as a meta character, it will be considered only as a normal character. For that we need to give a slash before. When I do this, again it founds. Now if at all I want to find either of these, I just better give like this to say that it will start either with B or G and end with LUE. Now if you feel this is very difficult, right, to identify, we can use a command called as egrep. Egrep, then this is not required for me. This slash is not required. It identifies it as special meta characters. Now when I do this, we can find that it found it all the words that is blue and glue without any problem. Okay, for that we'll be using a command called as egrep, or I can give grep hyphen capital E. Both are same, right? Either egrep or grep hyphen capital E, both are one and the same. Now we have one more option called as hyphen F, that is fixed grep, right? Hyphen F or fgrep, hyphen capital F or fgrep. When I do this, it will not find anything because everything will be considered as a character. Now this pipe symbol, this parenthesis, everything will be considered only as a character. It doesn't identify anything as any special or meta characters. It will be finding everything as a character only. For example, let me say cat, and then I'll add a line to it. This is blue or glue. I'll say this is B pipe, G LUE. I'm just adding these lines, right, just for your understanding. Let me put a slash before it and then say BL and then pipe G LUE, right? These are the lines that I'm adding to my already existing file. Okay, let me clear the screen for you and then lay cat info. Now this is the file and this is the content of the file. Okay, now when I say egrep, sorry, let me start with grep. I'll say grep, and then if I say blue or glue, and then the file name is info, right? When I do this, it will go and find this word blue or glue. Sorry, I missed the single quotes. Right, now you can find this line is found, right? Let me put the color before it so that you can understand. Right, now you can see like this word is found, but if at all I use a egrep, or option E, then it will find everything, right? So it found the word blue, glue, everything. Good. Now the same thing if I do with fgrep. Now you can find it is finding this as it is. Okay, let me put some slash before it and try. If I put some slash before it and try with normal grep, it will find the word blue, glue, everywhere it is. Yes, perfect. Now if I do the same thing with the help of fgrep, it is saying there is no information because there is no line like that. Okay, let me just make some change here. Let me make a small change here and say LUE. Now it will go and find this line. As said already, fgrep is also known as fixed grep, which will consider everything as a character. Whatever we give, right, everything will be considered only as a character. But as of grep and fgrep, this helps me to find out, like filter it out, saying that either blue or glue. Yes, we are doing that. But as far as fgrep is concerned, this will consider everything as a character. That's the work of fgrep. Now as of now we have seen grep, egrep and fgrep, which helps to filter out a word, a character or a sentence from a file, or it will try to find out the word or a sentence from all the files in my current working directory and all its subdirectories. That's it for this video, guys. If you have any doubts or queries, please comment in the comment section. I'll definitely get back to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.